My name's Pieter Stewart. I'm the Managing Director of New Zealand Fashion Week.
My name's Myken Stewart and I work with my mum. We're here for the Derek Fabulous
It Gets Better project. We are perceived to come from a very wealthy background. We do have, my father-in-law was an extremely successful manufacturer, but that doesn't mean to say that the whole family is wealthy, and I know that my children were bullied with expectations that that was part of their life. The person I worried about most, I think, was my son. He used to get so nervous, get so bullied at school and hate it so much that I used to have to stop and let him get out at a river that we went past, drop the girls at school so that he could be sick, and then pick him up and take him into school. And every Monday I would leave work early and go to him at school just to make sure that he was okay. I was been more concerned about him, he's now 38 and fine, than I was about the girls. Maybe it wasn't right, but that's the way it was, because I think a number of my friends with teenage boys, when they particularly went through that hormonal stage of growing up, became very vulnerable, and some of them did become suicidal and have to have treatment.
When I went to school, my first school, is a story about someone else. There's a girl in the class who was really poor, and everyone used to call her Scruffy Guts, and I don't even think anyone ever knew her real name, and Scruffy Guts is like just a bad name. And I remember her being bullied. I don't remember actively being nasty to her, but apparently I wasn't that bad, because when she had a child at 15, she named the child after me, Myken. So Myken made contact with me last year when she turned 21. So it's amazing to know that there was something nice going on in all that story. And she wrote me a letter, the mother, and said, "You were the only person at school that was ever nice to me, and I was always so bullied, and I remember that for the rest of my life." So that's a real honour. And when we went to school, secondary school, at the boarding school that Mum was talking about, all that kind of stuff was going on for me as well. And my mum, you know, she had owned a model agency, and she was beautiful and she was glamorous, and we had all this expectation around us. And I remember going home and saying, "I'm being bullied," and my dad sat me down and he said, "You know who you are, you know what's right, you just stick to your guns, because one day all those people will see what's right, and they'll see the real you, and you just, even if it's hard and it's shit, you just have to go there and be strong with yourself and keep thinking that, because you might think you've got 2 friends, but you're going to have loads in the future, because they'll always know exactly who you are and that you stuck to your guns." So that's the advice that I took, and still got upset, but it was just like, come on, we'll get there, and he's right, it's all good now.